What happens to our momentum in the holidays?
Oh my God, it seems like everybody, Sheryl, puts the brakes on.
That's right. We're going to talk about why, but this is so super important, and time is money. So let's make this quick.
Yeah.
How about we just really...
Boom, boom, boom. Let's rattle it off.
Let's get down to it. So today we're going to give you 6 ways to really help keep that momentum that you've been building through the year going through the holidays and into 2024. So important that you don't lose that head of steam.
Absolutely. And and the big thing nowadays, Sheryl, is the holidays have been extended, like it's longer period of time now. And if we're putting the brakes on for a longer period of time, my income is going to go down 20%.
That's all right. So let's get that income up here at Network Today, where we take you from meeting people
to making money
faster. Let's get to the income part.
Okay.
All right. So the 6 ways. So I want to dial back here real quick to an ism or a saying that our sales manager back in radio used to say, and this is so important, and it really helped me. I hated it at the time. We all hate some things like back in the day, but now we're older and we're like, oh yeah, that was really pretty good. So that was really pretty good. So we've been working like a fiend all year long, and then we start getting to the holiday season. Everybody's happy and they're all like, holiday cheer, yes. But we kind of forget how to network. Right. And then our sales manager used to say, hey, you better right now before Terrible Tom the Turkey comes.
Right.
The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and then screaming, baby, New Year. And then all of a sudden it's mid-January and you haven't filled the pipeline and you're wondering what the flip you're going to do for 2024.
Right.
So we're here to help you keep that momentum going through marketing tips as we get through the holidays and kind of work it in to that crazy melee of a schedule that we're all going to have.
Yeah.
All right. So I know you've got 3 of your faves.
Okay, so first of all, this is a great opportunity to reconnect with your community. And I've got a great book here that I'm going to recommend is Make Your Contacts Count. So you need to spend that time because we're blowing and going through these networking meetings. It's time to sit down and really have play some one-on-ones, put people in our CRM and so on. So it's a great time to reconnect. Another good thing, too, is that this is a great time where you either send a Christmas card, you either send a New Year's Eve card, or you send a Thanksgiving card. So you don't have to, before it was always like a Christmas card. Well, that got kind of oversaturated. But now, to be different, to stand out, be early, do a Thanksgiving card, or be a little bit later, do your New Year's Day card. So help you stand out.
I love that. I'm the New Year's Day card.
Okay.
Like a welcome to the New Year person.
There you go.
I love that.
And and the whole thing here is that what I want to really share with everybody is this is the time to play your game, not others who are giving kind of that negative mindset of slowing down and partying and having fun and forgetting about business. It's too competitive out there. We've got to play our game, keep the momentum going that you talked about, Sheryl. And the whole thing is it's as simple. It's just as simple as your ABCs. Always be connecting.
Always be connecting. Yep. ABC. That was very nice, Rob. I'm pulling these over here right now because I've got some props for us.
All right.
Here
we go.
I love your action items because you can work this in if you're mindful and intentional. And so my top 3 marketing tips for moving through the holidays and keeping that momentum, that train that you just been chugging along. Now you're like, check. I'm okay. All right, I'm getting somewhere. Oh, but then Terrible Tom the Turkey came. So here are great ways to keep networking in while it might be slowing down, but you won't. And that is reconnect with old connections.
Yes.
I think it's a great time to go back to the calendar, go back to LinkedIn, all of your messaging in LinkedIn. I love going back to my calendar and just plugging in my NW flag, right, and see who this past year I've seen.
Yeah.
And maybe it was January and it's December, so maybe this is a great time for us to go get a cup of hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Right? So the one-to-one 2.0, 3.0.
Yep.
This is a great time to be able to do that. And here's a good question that I like to ask during those times, because some people say, well, why we've already met. But in the meantime, in this past year, those people that you've met might have new services, right?
Yep.
They might be offering something new. They might be working on a project that's super cool that would help you now better refer them.
Well, to me, a great it stimulates a great question is how can I help you today?
Yeah.
Yes. People like to be helped.
Yes, they do indeed. So number 2 on my list. So now this would be number 5 total, right? Your 3, my 2 so far. I'm an old-fashioned drop-in. I love the holidays for that. So while you're out and about, you're sitting in traffic, you're like, what the flip? I'm not getting anywhere very fast, especially if you're in DFW.
Right.
Oh my gosh, like you can't move anywhere. So just pull off the road and go see somebody that you've known. Oh my gosh, in that office building I used to call on. Like go drop in. So
Great.
here's what I do. I keep in the back of my car, and so I thought this would be super fun. So you could just give them a Kit Kat bar. I know we talked about this in the Halloween episode, but
that's awesome.
Right? Hey, I just came to share something with you. Share a little sweet treat. Share a little time.
There you go.
I can't tell you how many amazing conversations I've had with people when I've just dropped in. So for those who might like to bake,
right?
Just go buy the little frozen cookie things.
Yeah.
If you're near your home or you work from home like I do, just drop them in the oven or go hire Tiff Treats. But it's more fun to hand deliver a couple of warm cookies. They will see you like there's no tomorrow. There was a car dealer, I remember, and he just wouldn't take my call for anything. Nothing. So I walked into the dealership with these hot, steamy, smelling great cookies. And I said, hey, I came to give some warm cookies to Mr. whatever his name was. And they said, ooh, I'll take you right up. I walked in his office and his eyes were like big as saucers. Like, what are you doing here? Who are you? And I'm like,
that's awesome.
You know that voicemail message that you keep getting from Sheryl Powers? That would be me. And we had the best conversation. Anyway,
that's
so
great.
yeah,
that's awesome.
So that's it. So here I have one for you. So just fun stuff because it doesn't have to be expensive.
Right.
Look what I found.
Oh my gosh.
Cow tails. Right? So for
purple cow.
You know what?
My purple cow right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So something like this, where you're like, purple cow goes green, right? Or purple cow brings you green, or whatever, right? Just be fun and clever, or not,
Very
right?
cool.
But it's just something little that means a lot.
It does, absolutely.
Rochelle O'Brien is just brilliant at that. So she just does a great job, and she's what makes me think about that. Okay, number 3. Look for new groups you haven't had time for in the past that might still be meeting, and look for them on places that you haven't looked before. Do you ever go to Meetup?
Yes, I sure do.
Do you?
Sure do.
I hate Meetup, but hey.
you find good groups there.
It's how my husband got me started in networking, like way, way back in the day. Eventbrite. You can find meeting groups in Eventbrite, and here's another kicker that I've found this year. I love it, and that's allevents.in. Allevents.in. Yeah, that's where we marketed our conference through, and they just do a great job of helping you find things that are in your wheelhouse.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
In your area of influence and the things that you might enjoy. So those are just some of the ways so reconnecting with old friends, having those extra one-to-ones, just doing something fun, doing a little drop-in, and I'm looking for new groups.
Another good factor here is the fact that people are taking time off. They're not working. What a great opportunity to, again, stand out by you're out there still making the calls, doing the presentations, having the one-on-ones. You're building, momentum for first quarter of the next year.
That's right. You will get into January and be so much further ahead.
Absolutely.
I'm going to leave this other one, this last one. It just occurred to me too that we have to take a look at our calendar and think beyond the holidays. I know it's tough when it's all you can do to get through today, but really look into your calendar in January and begin to fill it up then. That's a great time to call people, and even if you can't see them, schedule your one-to-ones. Schedule a drop-in meeting.
Right.
Or you know what I do for clients, and they love it, are ice cream socials. Right?
Absolutely.
So I did it for your wife's team, Spec Services, and ice cream always makes people happy.
It does. It does.
So those are just some of the tips. All right. So you got some action items for us, sir?
Okay, my big action item here is put your game plan together, meaning your marketing plan for the fourth quarter, the first quarter of next year. Write it down. Take this part serious, Sheryl. I mean, a lot of people, we talk about plans and goals and all that kind of stuff, and we talk about it. but we don't write them down.
Yes.
And we don't hold ourselves accountable for it.
Yeah.
So I really think this is so important. Write those goals down, make yourself accountable, and even one step better is get yourself an accountability partner.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that is good. So I'm going to leave us with this Forbes quote because I thought this was really good about networking through the holidays. When I Googled this came up. This is what Forbes said. Networking or professional relationship building is something you should always have on your radar. It is what most high achievers do.
Yeah.
And the other thing that most high achievers do is they write things down.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's all be a high achiever.
Yes.
Hey, to 2024.
All right.
Which is just around the freaking corner. That's right. Cheers, my friend. So Network Today, where we take you from meeting people to
making money
faster. We'll see you next week.